This video explains how you work with online client files. Online client files let your client enter his or her information electronically online, and you can go back and forth with the file, both working in it, until it is time to file it. This is more efficient for you and for the client, and avoids running up hours that you would never be able to charge for and the client would not be able to afford. To get started, you just click this Register Client button, enter the client's email, client's name, and click OK. The client will get an email that looks like this. It will include the email that you sent and a link the client can click to register. Let's click the link. Now we enter the email. The client does this, and the client can show or hide the password, and then set the password. And then the client can begin logging in. This is the client data entry screen. The client enters background information, income, expense, and so on. When the client is finished, the client lets you know, and then you log into your software. In your software, you just pick Open Online Client File and select your client. The data the client entered is all there, and you can review and make changes. Any changes that you make will be seen by the client when the client goes back and logs in. You cannot both be logged in at the same time. If the client logs in while you're working, that will log you out, and if you log in while the client is working, that will log the client out. But as long as you are not both working at the same time, you can both work in the same file and see and share each other's work. Notice that you still have the negotiate screens and all the reports. The client does not. The client just has the basic data information. And you can continue working back and forth this way until the file is ready to be submitted. Or you may come to a point where you would like to continue working in the file and make sure the client does not continue working in the file. In order to do that, just click this button, Save Online Client File As, and click OK. Now, any changes you make in this file will not be available to the client. Notice that the online client file still exists, and the client may continue making changes in that file, and you will be able to see them if you open the online client file. But that will be a different file from the file that you have just created. Changes that you make in this file will not be visible to the client, and the client will not be able to make further changes in that file. This gives you the best of both worlds, where you can collaborate on files as long as you wish, and then branch the file and make changes yourself, secure in the knowledge that the client will not make changes that you are not aware of. And that's how you work with online client files in Family Law software. Thanks for watching.